What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, it's gonna be a quick video, but I'm gonna talk about the importance of remaining humble and not being too cocky or big-headed or selfish or arrogant when it comes to you mastering information that or a skill or some type of wisdom or information, or having a lot of experience to where you feel comfortable doing it. Now, and the importance of sharing it to people who are new, sharing it to people who are like it's their first time doing it, so they can help evolve. And when it comes to their career, when it comes to their life situation or any like situation, so this can apply to anything. This can apply to work. This can apply to being a parent. This can apply to driving. This can apply to any career setting. This can apply to any life experience. Even with making money, it could be any skill that you think of in his life. Because in order to do things in his life, you need to have some type of information or some type of knowledge about it. But if you want to do something like really good at it, and because most things that operate in his life and in his society, you have to like know what to do, or you need to even at least have a good understanding of it. So this video is more so talking about this video could go so long. I'll probably make a part two, but I'll probably use a minor example. So I'm just gonna use a work job situation, just for example, right? So let's say like in that certain work job situation, let's say I had a good experience like for about 5 years, but like I'm able to know what to do, the ins and outs of it, and I know a lot of information, right? And let's say I'm about to leave that job, right? And I have all the information on how to do that job. I have all the knowledge, experience, etc. I feel comfortable with it. Now, to where I don't have to like where it's like subconscious or like it's automatic pretty much, or I know information where I don't have to worry about it or think too much about it. I've done a lot of research and study of it, right? And experience. So but let's say I have that one person that's going to take over my position because I'm about to leave, like let's say I'm about to move to a different state. Let's say I'm about to get out of that job for whatever reason, and that new person is going to take on my role, take on my position, and my role is very important. But let's say that person's new, that person did training, but they didn't really teach them how, because most schools and classes that teach you on the job training, they're not really useful when it comes to real life actually doing the job, for most jobs at least. So let's say like, so now you're not obligated to teach this person or to show this person unless the company are paying you to train that person. But let's say you're about to leave, right? And you're not obligated to do that. You don't have to, but don't get mad when you're going to another job, when you're going to another career setting, or learn or going to a different setting, and no one's here to help you, and now you're stuck looking dumb, you're stuck being embarrassed, you're stuck looking confused, and you're frustrated, and it's stressful, and no one's helping you. Now, so don't worry about that. Like if you're in that situation, you'll want someone to help you. You want someone to help guide you. You want someone to help train you, right? So imagine, so be the person that you never had. So maybe you could do the right things, right? You could maybe you are the type of person that help other people, that show them on how to do the job when you know you didn't have to. But let's say when you go to a different job or experience, no one teaches you how to do it. In that case, at this point, he's gonna have to like rely on yourself, rely on God, rely on the higher power, and to hope for the best. And next thing you know, good energy, good karma will come to your way. It sounds cliche, but it's the truth, you know. Like if you dish out like righteous energy, it will come back to you. Even if it may not happen instantly, or like you may experience the opposite, just don't get discouraged. Keep your head up, knowing that things go bad in your life, but as long as you're trying to do the right thing, as long as you move it in integrity and fairness, you'll be straight. Trust me, you'll be straight. It will come back and reward you tenfold. But anyways, so let's get back to the topic. So like I said, so the same way how you wish you had someone that helped teach you on the job, to help give you the experience that they knew, um and it'll help make your life a lot easier. Always share that information, because I'm pretty sure we all know situations, or multiple situations, where we move to a different work setting, or a life situation to where you had no experience on it. And just because you have more experience compared to the other person, it doesn't mean that person is better than you. It just means they have more experience, you know. So this person is not lesser than you. You're not lesser to that person because you don't know much, or that person that doesn't make that person above you. It's just because that person has more experience, pretty much. The same way, if you and me had no experience, like say for example driving, right? Me, let's say I have like 5 years experience with driving and you don't. It doesn't make me like a better person or I'm morally right or like, no. It's just because I have more fucking experience. You know what I'm saying? If you're put in my situation, if I was put in your situation, things will be reversed pretty much. So where was I getting at? Because we all experience these situations where we move to these job situations where, or in career settings or life situations, to where we don't know what's going on because we're new, and that the people, our coworkers, or like our coworkers, people that used to work in our situation and that are around us, or people that work with us, they don't teach us shit on how to do the job. They don't teach us anything on how to do things properly, and they're not being helpful. They're not being useful. And when you do ask for help, rightfully so, they give like an attitude problem, or like they half-ass it and they don't give a fuck. They just expect you to figure it out, or like, oh, you got it, even though you don't. Like, it's just, I hate people like that. I can't stand situations like that. I've been in situations a lot like that, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people also experience things like that as well. I feel like you have a lot of information, you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, you're supposed to share it, whether it be on YouTube, if you can't reach the people in person, or it could be like in person, like if you're about to leave the job, or if you're working with that person, it doesn't hurt to take time every day to help that person. The same